As an added bonus, let's look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Opening scene from Godzilla King of Monsters, volume set at -10. What's up guys, this is Magnolia Mo and you are watching my channel. Welcome to episode 3 of Movies with Ultra Low Frequency Bass, where we test movies that are known for having extreme low frequency effects and movies that we may not know have extreme low frequency effects, right? In this video, I'm going to pick 2 movies that are known for having extreme LFE. The first one is Godzilla King of Monsters, and the second one is Transformers, the first one. The third movie that I picked for this particular video is a new movie. It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. There has been much discussion, online about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse not having enough bass. When I watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse 3 nights ago, right from the get-go, right from the opening scene, I kind of felt that the movie had quite a bit of bass. I mean, it may have kind of fizzled out as the movie progressed, but in the beginning of the movie, and I know there are other parts during the movie too, but especially in the beginning of the movie, there are a couple scenes where there is good amount of bass, and I wanted to actually test it for this video and show you guys those particular scenes. And then going back to Godzilla King of Monsters, that was requested by my viewers, right? So sit back, enjoy, and as usual, leave me your comments, your feedback. Let me know what other movies you would like me to test out, and I'll be happy to do so. Opening scene from Godzilla King of Monsters, volume set at -10.5. All speakers are playing. Odyssey's dynamic EQ is disengaged. All right, so here is an average, right, throughout that entire scene. And you can see the loudest is in that 30 hertz range, so between 30 and 34 hertz. And it's over 100 dBs with the volume on my Moran set to -10.5, right? So I'm not even at the reference level. And that's how deep and loud the bass is. And I'm pretty sure it will absolutely destroy some lesser capable subs, right? So now my subs do start to roll off around 15 hertz, but as you can see, I do get good usable 76 dB output at around 5 hertz. So more capable subs, right, like the JTRs or the others, right, that I'm sure can produce much deeper bass. Transformers 1, 6-minute mark. This is the scene 2. Yeah, so here is the overall average of that of scene two, the EMP scene, right? So you could see that overall, the bass response was very strong, and around 20 hertz, we are at about between 75 and 80 dBs. The loudest was around 36 hertz, 93.6 dBs. To me, scene 19 has always been the scene that has the best bass response, or the ultra low frequency effect. And this is the first time actually I'm gonna chart it out in this particular movie. So it starts at 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 55-second mark. Okay, so let's go. All right. Wow. So 10 hertz is around 87 and a half dBs, and the strongest, the loudest is 35 hertz, that is over 100 dBs in this particular scene. Clearly, deep infrasonic bass all the way down to 5 hertz. As an added bonus, let's look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Uh, the first scene where I felt the bass was pretty good, and I want to actually chart it out, or use the Omni mic to see how good that bass was in the opening sequences, right, of this particular movie. And I'm not going to use iTunes. iTunes, I thought, was lacking in bass. I'm going to use the Voodoo app on my Sony A80J, because as I have said before, the volume level, the bass, everything seems to be a little louder. Picture seems to be slightly better, especially on the Bravia Core app, but also using the Voodoo app on the TV. Mind you, this is just the opening sequence, okay? So for everyone who says there's not deep bass, take a listen. 20 hertz. Okay, I don't know what you have to say to that. Okay, so this is when Miguel first makes an entrance. This is at 10-minute 27-second mark, and I want you guys to take a look at the bass response in this particular scene. This is next level, in my opinion, especially if you thought there was not enough deep bass. 20 hertz, right there. Let's do that again, and this time I'm gonna actually take an average of this particular scene. All right, so let's analyze this a little bit. And I'm just gonna hide the main. Bring this down a little bit. What do you have to say about that, YouTube community? 20 hertz, flat at 100 dB. And the volume level was at -6. So with the Apple TV stream, I was at -3, I believe, when I was watching this movie. So -6, yes. And right there, and then you do get some deep
infrasonic, bass as well, all the way down to 5 hertz at 75 dBs, but 20 hertz, 20.4 hertz, 100.1 dBs, and I wasn't even at reference, -6 on my volume scale.